Hey guys, what's going on? We're going to be doing something a little different today, and depending how the response is from you guys, we'll see. So I keep my ear to the ground, especially when it comes to indie development and games of like police flavor or tactical nature. Anyway, so let's get started on this news segment. We're going to be talking about Riot Civil Unrest today. It's a game that really piqued my interest, but it's a game that has a really bad history so far. So we'll go through and we're going to look at some of the videos, kind of get a general opinion of what it is, what it does, when it's supposed to come out, certain things. We'll go along and we'll see what's going on. So I think the best way to show it, and you can see this is from 2013, is just to jump right into it. Alright, so we'll cut that off there. I'm going to talk a little bit more. I want to give this guy exposure. Real small team. Started out with one dude, I believe, using the Unity engine. Kind of amateur coder. And I'm not talking him down in any way. This guy had a vision and a dream for a game that has not really yet been done. Crowd physics and stuff like that's hard to get right. So anyway, from 2013, it was a backed project. You could back it. I've backed it for a while, and I'm not urging any of you guys to back it. I'm just showing you a game that you might not be aware of. He brought on more people, a sound guy, like another programmer. There was confliction with those guys. Basically, I think the programmer that he originally hired to assist him had a skill cap that was lower than what was required. So we'll check out what happened from those 2 years to 15. Looking good. You can see they have some art upgrades. They didn't really show too much more in game mechanics. They just showed storyline. But anyway, from this time frame, I believe they hired a new programmer. And I'm sorry, I forget these guys' names and stuff. And we'll go over it after we cover this last video. Alright, so basically, kick-ass looking game, right? It's a ride simulator. Originally, it was intended to come out for ISO and Androids. It was supposed to be kind of lightweight, and then they started having problems, started missing deadlines, stopped talking to people, backers got nervous, started getting new guys in, stellar programmers. Now they're going apparently above and beyond. They keep delaying themselves to add more and more and more. But it was supposed to come out several times. Like, this thing is about as bad as Star Citizen in terms of release dates coming and going, but it's because our boy right here really cares about the game. You know, he's dumping his heart and soul into it, and you know, I feel like he's just doing well. He keeps adding more and more to the game rather than releasing it. So I can't tell you when the game's due to come out. Can't really tell you a whole lot about it, honestly, because they don't release too much information. But you can go ahead and track this thing on Steam. You know, they've displayed the games, as you can see with their main thing. Like, when you read it, it just delays. So it's looking like it's going to be a really fun little riot simulator where you can play as the cops or play as the civilians, unless that's changed since I last saw. And I'm looking forward to it coming out. I don't recommend backing it if you're one of those guys that want a game immediately. Been watching this thing since 2013, but I feel like it's probably going to come out before the end of this year. It's probably going to come out once it starts getting cold. All in all, I think it's going to be a sleeper game. I think it's going to be a boss game. I think a lot of YouTubers are going to pick it up. I know I'll be showing this on the channel when it comes out, so I just wanted to take the time to kind of show this game, get some love out to this guy. And if you want to follow him, this is the man to follow about the game. If you want to follow this game on Twitter, this guy right here. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little news segment. Just want to show some cool little sleeper indie dev game, and I got two more same kind of thing that I want to show y'all. And until then, I'll catch y'all at the next one.